Be prepared for highly offensive language throughout, adult and sexual themes, and possible flashing images. Well, he was used to a dramatic storyline after his time on the cobbles, but nothing could prepare him for the drama of the Celebrity Big Brother house. Our joker of the pack, Ryan, went on to laugh his way to your title of winner of Celebrity Big Brother. He's on his way to speak to me, to tell me everything. It's time for the final Celebrity Big Brothers bit on the side!
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the man of the hour. With his iconic style and baby blues, he's a real looker. If Big Brother sees everything, this guy gives us reason to watch. Please welcome the legend that is the Public Eye.
Big Brother promised a storm, and what a storm that was. It was unbelievable scenes. Tonight, you crowned your winner, and it was Ryan! And it is not long to wait because he's on his way down to our studio as we speak, but he's not the only one on my VIP guest list for tonight. My bot's nearest and dearest will also be here. Emma Willis! And Luke Kempner! We're going to be joining in the party. We're going to be paying homage to the unsung heroes of this series with our annual awards. They are back, ladies and gentlemen. The Botsies!
He's an egomaniac.
And if that wasn't enough, I'm going to be bringing some of our feuding housemates together for one last time as I introduce them and put their quest to put their past behind them in the first ever edition as Ryunion. Coming, see what I did there? And speaking of bringing housemates back together again, no Bots finale would be complete without this bunch. Like a fungal infection or a semi-painful bunion, topical. Some things just grow on you with time. For the final time this series, please welcome the class of summer 2018! Let's talk about tonight's result, Ben. Let me come to... Here she is. Here she is. Ben, I've got to ask you, Ryan is our winner. How are you feeling?
I think... Well done. Absolutely. He handled himself with... He's a gentleman, he's got grace, and what can I say?
Can I just say, I'm full-on fangirling. Kirstie Alley's here. Natalie, darling, so lovely to have you back.
Yes.
I know you're going to give an honest answer because that's what you do. Are we pleased that Ryan's took the crown?
Oh, absolutely. Ryan deserved to win tonight. And Kirstie, I was rooting for you too.
Thank
and Gabby. But Ryan, honey, baby, yes, baby, win.
Natalie's happy Ryan won. Hardeep, I want to come down to you. It's so lovely to see you. We had such a brief chat on Friday night. What do you think of tonight's results?
Well, I think you can judge people in the good times, having a laugh and all the rest of it, but the mark of a true gent and a true human being is how this boy carried himself through potentially life-destroying situations. I think I'm so glad the British public got to see it, but I think so many in this gathering will be judged favourably by the difficulty they faced and just how barking mad our Kirstie Alley is.
Oh, we
and
love
adorable.
Kirstie Alley. Well, listen, that are your housemates. We're going to be catching up with that lot a bit later on. But for now, please give it up for your ex-housemates. But now we've only got a few minutes to chat because my next guest runs on a meter, and believe me, I ain't made of money, you know what I mean? So get on your feet as quick as you can for the super sexy, super steamy 50 Shades of... Well, I'm only kidding, actually. She's the chick to my lit. It's the one and only Emma Willis!
I don't do very well in ball gowns.
I think you look beautiful.
I'm a bit like that.
Doesn't she look lovely tonight, Aaron? I mean, God, you cover that leg up. In terms of finales, go on, girl. How was that one for you?
That was, I love that.
You liked it?
I had a really great time tonight. I think I know we've had a few humongous ups and downs.
Yeah.
But I think it has been an absolutely fantastic series with a brilliant cast of housemates.
It has. It really, really has. We were promised a storm by Big Brother. Nothing could have prepared us for the storms that we've had this series.
No.
All of our housemates went in under their own storm, as
Yeah.
we full well know. Do you think anyone's managed to change public perception of themselves?
I think everybody that's remaining has, you know, and I mean, not everybody needed to or wanted to, maybe, but you know, it was really important to Dan, and I think he did that. I mean, Natalie, you know, you can kind of have an opinion of like a bad girl, but she's great.
She was a great housemate, Natalie. She was a fantastic housemate.
Thank you for my crown. Thank you for my crown.
Oh, yes, I got a crown as well.
I know, I got it. Yeah, I've got it.
It's
Thank
amazing.
you. Yeah.
As much as this series has been amazing, we start Civilian on Friday. Can you believe it is back? And we have been promised the original social experiment
We do
again.
need a little nap.
We just need a little nap. But are you looking forward to it?
I am. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I've seen glimpses of the housemates. I think what we've had in previous series is shouts of, they're all from reality shows. That's not happening.
It's not happening.
So we have the public living in the house, which is, you know.
And we've been promised that the public, our audience, the viewers at home, are going to be more in control than
more
ever
in
before.
control than ever, and that's as you heard, that is starting right now. So
there's a poll.
There's a poll going on right now where you can give one of our brand new housemates that aren't in there yet the advantage as soon as they get in the house.
And that's for Friday night.
That's for Friday night, yes.
I've got a little exclusive for you guys. I can reveal that this is going to play a massive part in this year's Big Brother. That's all I can say, but make sure you're tuned in on Friday night because this is going to change how the game is played.
Ooh.
But we'll come back to that in a bit because this series might be over. But please don't be downcast, guys. Please don't be downcast because every cloud has a silver lining.
I want them to all go back in.
I want them to go back in! That was such a good lot. This is my favourite part of finale, and I know people at home want to know. I want to find out if our winners' predictions were right. So, for this time, it's time to say, bring back the cloud! Thank you, Bennett. Thank you, Bennett. So, Emma,
yes.
we made predictions back on launch
Yes.
night. Did you put one name or two?
I put two.
Right, why did you put two?
Because I'm a girl who likes options.
Right, you like options, so I'm going to see. Emma said Kirstie or Ryan.
Yeah!
Oh, she did?
Top two!
Top two.
Top two!
Now, you've got a gift, but I don't like saying that you're a cheater. I only put one name, and I can reveal that the name that I put for the win was Ryan. I think that's the
I think
first
it's the first time
we've
I've ever
both
got it right.
We've both actually got it on the
Yeah.
button. Well, all that's left for me to say is bye, Cloud. Bye, Cloud. Bye, darling. Oh, it's been so lovely. Listen, you're off to be put into storage. You need a couple of days rest. The Cloud's having a meal. Don't worry about the Cloud. Thank you so much for an
Thank
amazing
you.
series of celeb.
Can I just thank all of our housemates? Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's been
Seriously. Even
amazing.
Jermaine.
Even Jermaine.
Even Jermaine.
Emma, get some rest because we've got Civilian launching on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Emma Willis! Stay there. It'll be all right. Still to come on your finale edition of Bit on the Side, I'm going to be chatting the breeze, as the kids say, in 2018. Your winner, Ryan, is going to be here. Also, coming up, when two housemates fall out, it can be something that haunts them forever, but not anymore. I'm going to be holding peace talks that the UN would be proud of in the first ever Reunion, guys. It's happening. You do not want to miss that. I'll see you straight after this. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Side. More fun than a fishbowl in a lockdown in Thirsty Kirsty's, you know what I mean? Yes, we're having a lovely time. Still to come, I'm going to be chatting to your winner, Ryan. But first, please give it up for your finalists, Gabby, Sally, Nick, Dan, and your runner-up, Kirsty Alley! Guys, it's so lovely to see you. Congratulations to all of you. Dan, let me come to you first.
Go on.
Can you believe you've lasted till finale?
No, I actually can't. I genuinely thought the second week I'll go home. And, yeah, I can't believe I got it. I'm so happy, though. Thank you, baby. I love you too, Ben.
You've done really well, Dan. You've done really, really well. But, I mean, one of my personal highlights, and I think the audience highlights as well, was a casual little striptease you did for Miss Kirsty Alley over here. I mean, unbelievable scenes there. I'll get you. Yeah. Will we be taking those hot pants home, do you think?
No, do you know what? They were a bit small for me.
They were a little bit tight.
The zip wouldn't do up. And
I
I think they were actually women's because there weren't no space for anything in there.
Now, I need to ask you, we did see very recently, they're still watching this.
dear.
Let's cut it, let's
Turn
cut it,
out.
guys. Things got a little bit saucy in the bedroom the other morning for you, didn't they? You obviously missing your outside life
Do you know
and
what?
everything. Are you looking forward to getting back to normality?
Yes,
should we
please.
say?
Yeah, please. Yeah, it's been a while. That's embarrassing. Please. I'm blushing now.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Scare
it.
me.
Dan, you've been a brilliant housemate. Congratulations.
Thank you
You've
so
been great.
much.
Give it up
I'm
for
so
Dan.
happy. Thank you.
Gabby. Gabby's here, everyone. Gabby, finalist in Celebrity Big Brother. How are you feeling?
I never thought I was going to get this far, so I just feel very privileged to be here and the housemates that were left, and along with the other ones, but like to be a finalist with all these amazing people, like it was an honour.
Do you know what? It's a very different experience to the reality show that you were on before. How do you think you've done? I mean, you've ended up in the final. You're a finalist on Celebrity Big Brother. Did you ever think that you'd get this far?
I think like because on Love Island I was always with somebody else. It's nice to like be in a final, like in the final for just being
On your
me.
own, yeah.
So that is like thank you so much for any reason for me to be here.
I mean, it seems like a long time ago, but part of your storm was obviously what happened with Dan and things like that. We've very much cleared that up over here now, and we can very much see that it is a brother-sister relationship.
It's a pain in the arse.
I've heard, I've seen. How are you feeling now that that's finally put to bed and you two guys can be friends without people pointing fingers?
I think like it was kind of a bit of a tricky one at the beginning because I was thinking, oh God, what is going to be perceived from this because of like the stuff that we've been through before. But now like I was so glad that he was in there. We had such a good time together, and without him, I would have been in bed at 9 o'clock with these every night. So,
We're talking about 9 o'clock in bed. I mean, the snoring.
Oh,
Finally,
man.
You're going to get some sleep without some snoring going on. Are you over the moon?
I sleep with earplugs anyway, but geez, there was an earthquake every night, put it that way.
Guys,
Sorry,
give it up for
Auntie,
Gabby, everyone. Sally. I've got to come to you. Sally Morgan, lovely Sally. It's so lovely to see you, and I'm thrilled that you've made the final.
Yeah, I can't
How
believe
do you
it.
feel to be a Big Brother finalist?
I can't believe it. Can't believe it. I mean, just to think that I'm here with all these amazing people, just incredible.
Are you over the moon?
I'm over the moon. Can't believe
I need to ask you, we did hear quite a lot about Jon and John's necktie.
I sorry about that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Sally, we hear everything.
I know.
Are you looking forward to a night with Jon tonight?
Well, yeah.
You are?
Johnny 7!
Johnny 7.
I was 24. I was like, oh my God.
He's put the Turner away.
Well, listen, Sally, you've also been an amazing housemate. Congratulations on making the final. Sally Morgan, everyone. Nick Leeson. I mean, we've heard you've lost some stuff in the past, but I mean, to become a celebrity Big Brother finalist, would you ever have thought that walking in on launch night?
Absolutely not. I expected to be out in week 1, so absolutely fantastic.
How does it feel to be sat here on finale?
It's a pleasure to meet you, number
It's
one.
a pleasure to meet you. I've been watching you for the last 4 weeks.
But yeah, no, look, it's great. For me, it's an endorsement of the person that I hope I am.
You are.
You know?
It really is, and I think it's fair to say, you know, we loved watching you as the tortoise, but I think you are a real example of slow and steady wins the race. You know, you had a really slow start, you eased yourself in, but you got there, Nick, and we think you're amazing. We really do on this show. Give it up for Nick Leeson, everyone. Now, I'm just going to say this, and I'm over the moon. Kirstie Alley, everyone. I'm over the moment. Kirstie, House President, to finalist, runner-up in the show.
Yeah.
I mean, did you ever think that you'd be sat in the final of Celebrity Big Brother?
Oh, I had no idea because I really had no idea what Celebrity Big Brother was. And I'm sort of glad I didn't really know, you know. And I love that the UK was like so welcoming to me. All of these guys, you know, were so welcoming to me, and they didn't have to be, you know, and I'm very grateful for that. And I'm actually really flattered that I was the runner-up.
Oh, no, it's very well deserved, Kirstie. It really is. One thing I'd like to say to you, because now it's finale and everyone's out of the house, we're not influencing votes and all of that. One thing I want to say to you personally is, we have a lot of American stars that come in this house, and we've had Hollywood A-listers before and stuff like that, but one thing that we've all, I think I speak on behalf of everyone, to say that you went in that house, there was no airs and graces. You were you as a person. And what you did in that house really broke that mould. And we absolutely love you on this show, we really do. Did you have the best time in there?
You know, it was very mixed, but the first 3 days, once I made it past the first 3 days of light, you know, I sleep in a blackout room, and I don't have 13 other people with me.
Sometimes,
usually.
but not every night.
Not every night, no. Only on holidays. So there were just things that I thought I was going to crash on the 3rd day. And then I just thought, come on now, you've come all the way to the UK and you can't act like a dick in front of all these people. so then it was pretty easy from there. And I really do feel like I made lifelong friends.
Do you know what? I really think you have. I really do think you have. You've been an amazing housemate, a very worthy runner-up. Ladies and gentlemen, Kirstie Alley! Come on! Thank you, guys. Congratulations to every single one of you. Really mean it. And now, it is the moment that we have all been waiting for. From the cobbles of Corrie to the bright lights of Boreham Wood, he went in under his own storm, but endured one of the most controversial events ever to take place in 18 years of Big Brother. He had a very turbulent time, but whatever happened, he was always smiling, and in the end, his infectious laugh will stay with us forever. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for your 2018 Celebrity Big Brother winner. It's Ryan Thomas! You've done it. Wow. You're the winner of Celebrity Big Brother. Listen to that reaction. It happened. How are you feeling?
I'm on the couch with Ryland. This is massive.
I'm on the couch with Tracy Grimshaw. What's going on? What's going on here? Right, you did it. You've won. Did you ever, in a million years, think you'd walk into that house and walk out a winner?
No, I said to my missus, I'll be home in a few days. Don't worry, don't bother coming here. And then...
She's been ringing me. Don't worry about it.
She's coming out yet? Hey, have you now? Yeah, I didn't have any idea, and I don't think that's the agenda when you're going in there. You're not going in there to win this. You're going in there for an experience of a lifetime. You know, it's you know, something that money can't buy. 24-hour surveillance. You're stripped down to who you really are, and I've been avoiding it for a very long time. You know, I was probably the last out of all 3 of us to do it, and you know, Scott's done it and set the bar, then Adam did it, and I thought, you know what, if you can't beat him, join him. So here we are on the Big Brother show.
You did beat him. You did beat him. Right. You did. I know you've just mentioned Luce, but you really, really miss Luce. Your girl, I mean, you really, really miss your family whilst you're in there. How did you deal with that?
You take that for granted when you're, you know, in your everyday life, and I think it's when you're in that surrounding and you're isolated from the outside world that them things are heightened. And I, you know, I don't take my family for granted, but I feel as if that place was lonely at times, and I felt that I thought about my loved ones more than usual, and I needed them, and, you know, they got me through that mentally in my head.
I mean, it was a complete roller coaster ride for you in that house, and we're going to talk about the ups and downs in a second. But at the end of the day, I think it's very fair to say that Ryan Thomas was always game for a laugh. Ryan, I've been waiting a long time to say this. Take a look at that screen, because here's your bot bits.
Now a man called Ryan, he lived in a BB house, determined when he got there not to be a mouse. The only way to do that, thought Ryan with a grin, was to be as loud as possible and laugh and make a din. Voted hottest housemate by viewers of our show, he stepped into an ice-cold bath with Danny's mate in tow. It was extremely chilly, they screamed and held their hands, and laughed when they got out because of shriveled glands.
Little side party now, I like a little side party. Now, as lovely as that was to watch, I mean, there was a time when I think all of us at home didn't think that we'd see that laugh maybe again after everything that happened with Roxanne in the house. You've had a little time to process that. I know you dealt with it whilst you were in the house. You heard the public reaction as well, which I know sorted you out 100%. You got to see the footage tonight, and I know it was only very, very recent you got to see that, but what are you making of that whole situation now?
You know, listen, we have to look forwards, and I don't think that we need to dwell on that, because that was probably a bad time in the house, and I don't want to think about the bad times. I want to think about all the good, even though the place is full of... Yeah.
It was hard. It was a very tough time for you.
Beyond the doubt. And you know what? It was the only time I was really scared.
We saw it.
You know, and I think anyone in my position would be that way. And you had to deal with it there and then. And hopefully I did. But with everyone around me and the friends that I've made, they supported me and got me through that. I could have not done that without you guys.
Do you think you're going to be able to get over? I mean, I know you've not been out yet, you've not really integrated into the outside world. It's been a big deal out here, it really, really
I
has.
have no idea.
And the public support for you, I think it's fair to say, was very, very evident. Is this something you're going to be able to move past now and bury?
Ryan, you're so isolated in there. Like this is very daunting for me. Like being here with loads of people. The only people I recognise right now, apart from my family, is my second family over there. And we've all lived and breathed each other for so long. And so, yeah, it's just nice to be here now. So I'll deal with that at another time, because I don't know what's happened or what's
Do you know what? And I think you should, because you should enjoy winning Celebrity Big Brother. I really, really agree. Your friends and family have been supporting you all the way.
Can I just say, though, you know when you see it on the telly, you see these helicopters above and they're always making you go inside? That was my best mate!
That was your mate Omar!
That was my best mate. He's here tonight. He's over here.
Flying around! He loves it! We had your brother Scott on the panel.
Oh,
and
God, was he all right?
Oh, he was
he sober?
brilliant. he was sober. Your friends, your family have stood by you. And Ryan, I know you really don't know the ramifications of what's happened in that house, but it has been really, really big news on the outside. It really, really has. I have to say this to you. Your friends and family are an absolute credit to you. They really, really are. And they've stood by you so much throughout this entire period. What would you like to say to your friends and family?
Rylan, listen, everyone that knows, listen, I can't live my life without my two brothers, and that's where everything comes into play. You know, I think about them every single day. They're the closest thing to anything I have in my life. And, you know, as much as my daughter, my brothers, if anything goes wrong, they're always there for me. And I've never, ever, ever let that go while I'm in that house, you know. I am very lucky to have the best girlfriend, the best friends in the world, the best family. But my brothers, to me, keep me going and keep the light. And that is what I've kept to going in there. So, yeah, Adam and Scott, man, you don't know how much you mean to me.
Oh, look at them. They're there. They're having a lovely time.
I love you, Lucy.
Well, listen, Ryan, I think you're amazing. You've been a brilliant housemate. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Ryan Thomas! And no one goes away empty-handed on my show because, Ryan, you are now the proud owner of a winner's set of Ryland's Farewell Fame!
Thank you so much.
Well done, babe. Well done, darling. Well, listen, still to come tonight is our resident impressionist, Luke Kempner's going to be bashing one out for each of our finalists. Doing an impression, that is. Come here, you. Also coming up tonight, I'm going to be bringing some of the housemates together. And in the words of the great Janet Jackson, together again. As I attempt to heal their rifts, but will it work? And their broken relationships ever be fixed? I'll be hosting my first ever Reunion, guys. Straight after this. Welcome back to your finale edition of Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Side now. In a series that's had more tears, fights and fallouts than a check-in desk standoff airline. Hashtag bring back airline, do you know what I mean? It's time to bring our housemates back together as I help them heal the rifts that have left them facing a lifetime of pain. In the first ever episode of a little something we like to call Reunion.
Everyone deserves a second chance. Reuniting and bringing people together for one last time. Reunion.
Hello and welcome to Reunion, the spin-off to the spin-off, where I, Ryland Clark Neal, will be reuniting long-lost feuding housemates after their sudden and untimely separations. We're going to be talking through their experiences with each other, and after time apart, we're reuniting them, or should I say, reuniting them, to discuss how their relationships have blossomed and, you know, gone downhill. Disclaimer, it might not work out, but security are on standby. First up, we are reuniting Natalie and Chloe, and it has been a very, very long time, 10 strenuous days since they have seen each other. Let's have a little reminder of their time in the house.
I know that Chloe did sit in my vanity chair yesterday and left a big wet mess. I told you, don't do that shit again.
You don't have to sit in that seat, though.
That's where I sit. That's where I do my makeup. Don't sit in the chair dripping wet. It's common sense. I'm not trying to be rude, and you're not going to start this whole crybaby shit. I'm going to keep it real with you. You know right from wrong, Chloe. Hold on, no, wait, I'm not done talking. I go to get in the chair, and it's soaking. My mama would have whipped my ass doing some stupid shit like that.
Now, as we can see from that clip, these two have had a turbulent relationship. Natalie, let me come to you first. You've been separated for, as I said, that 10 days now. How are you feeling about the vanity chair incident?
Well, I'm gonna stick to the vanity chair incident. And
Why?
I am. I'm gonna
Why?
stick to it because she shouldn't have sat in it wet.
She shouldn't have sat in it
No,
wet?
absolutely not. That was like disgusting.
You thought it was disgusting?
Disturbing.
Disturbing. She thought it was disturbing. Chloe, now we've had time to think about the vanity chair incident. How are you feeling?
It was a big deal.
I watched the clip back when after the eviction, she went into the bedroom and then she was like, pointing to the beds, you're a fake, you're a fake. These two bitches gotta go. About me and Gabby, I was just laughing so much.
Do you have any regret about sitting on that vanity chair?
Tell the truth.
No, basically, Gabby was sitting in my chair, so I couldn't sit in my chair. I was
So you're bringing Gabby into it now. Bringing you into it now.
I was sitting in Natalie's chair because I was talking to Gabby, who was in my chair.
Gabby, have you got anything to sound them out?
Well, there was no names on any chair, so, you know.
Well, listen, guys, I think it's fair to say this one isn't going to get sorted out. Let's move on to our next reunion. Excuse me. Just one of the, let's say, quarrels involved Sally's bunion. It's Bunion Gate, guys. Let's have a look at how that story unfolded.
They don't look like a good fit, to be honest. That bunion.
I know, darling.
That's going to hurt, innit?
He wants me to get my bunion done now.
I didn't tell you to get your bunion
done.
done.
No, I know you never. But he said I have got a bunion. I'm going to put on something, take my shoes off more than anything.
I can't believe you wear them with that massive bunion, mate.
I know. Well, there you go. He's just a fucking prat. Oh, don't say anything to him.
Yeah, I'm going to say something.
No,
If I spoke to my nana like that, I'd kill him. I don't agree with a man speaking to a woman in that way. Talking about someone's insecurity in a woman, you know, I just...
How's a bunion an insecurity?
Well, it can be for a woman. You went, look at the size of these bunions.
Now, guys, as we can see from the footage, you get it? Emotions definitely ran high. Let's see if I can finally heal this situation.
You just put your foot in it.
I really am. Hardy, did you find it necessary to bring up Sally's bunions?
Well, it may be misinterpreted, but it was a concern thing. You know what? She'd just been talking about carrying her heels to the edge of stage and walking on in them, you know. And I just, you know. But I have ordered her a lovely pair of Birkenstocks. Other comfort slippers are available.
Thank you for doing that one, Hardy. Sally, I need to come to you, my darling.
darling,
What do
please.
you need to say about Bunion Gate?
Well, I'm thinking of having it done, but I do still think that it was totally inappropriate for him to mention it. And he wants to be known as a gentleman. A gentleman would never have said that to a lady.
Hardy, any final words?
You know, I think over 3.5 weeks, everyone's going to be listening to Natalie. Sometimes, Natalie, when you're evicted first, reflect on that. I think it's been said that true portrayal of... I rest my case.
Thank you so much, Hardy. OK, next up, we are going to move on to the next reunion. We are taking a look at long-lost housemates who haven't seen each other in around 12 minutes. Guys, we're moving on to Chloe and Jermaine. Let's have a look at their time in the house together before this happened.
Clever.
Clever.
The thing is, they have already seen that it's not just Panda. You sit in the confession room, I like you. I still like the storyline of you saying, I like you.
Now, as we can see, the two were privy to sending messages via makeup mirror, but failed to stay in contact whilst outside of the house. Now, Jermaine, let me please come to you first.
Please do.
Were you unaware that the whole nation was watching that chat in the toilet?
Listen, you're unaware of everything in the house.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on and what's not, so...
And where do you stand on the whole makeup compact messages game?
Well, you know, Max Factor do some good stuff, don't they?
They do.
No, it's, yeah, you can use for writing on, for makeup.
Yeah.
Fantastic piece of equipment.
Well, let's go over to Chloe. Chloe, you had quite some choice words to say when you were evicted from the Big Brother house. How do you feel about the Jermaine situation now?
Well, I don't agree with how he handled it after he came out and he was
Yeah.
evicted. It wasn't just banter, and me and him know that it wasn't just banter, so that's all that matters.
It wasn't just banter, Jermaine. Anything to say to that?
Nobody likes to hear that, Jay.
I've got it's Big
there a
Brother.
hotel
It is.
in
It is what it is. It is what it is.
May I just very quickly ask, will you two see each other after this experience?
No.
What?
Well, listen, that is it for the reunion today. If you've been affected by any of the issues raised today, then please, you need to get a life. Still to come in your final slice of Bots finale action, it is the award ceremony that none of the stars wanted to go to. It's the Botsies, guys. It's back. It's back. It's back, darling. It's back. And he's had us rolling in the aisles since all the series. He's been loads a minute. Luke Kemner is going to be going face-to-face with this year's housemates for the very first time. Call me psychic, I've got a gift. It's going to be a good one. I'll see you straight after this break. When he was doing that, did you put the baby oil on him?
Yes, I did. He put the baby oil on himself, and he was slippery, and I had...
And did you think they were quite tight hot pants?
I thought I just...
Oh, sorry, welcome back. Sorry, I'm just having a little catch-up with Hollywood's Kirstie Alley. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the... She's such a bad influence, this Kirstie. Cheers, Kirs! Cheers, darling. Little cheers. Still to come, the Botsies are back, guys. But first, as tradition dictates, one must sum up every series with the Luke Kempner. Take it away, Luke.
Hello, my name is Luke Kempner. I'm a comedian, an impressionist, and a Big Brother superfan! What a series! Well, look, I caught up with all the housemates last night, and they'd all brought a present for Big Brother. A present to say thanks. It's nice, isn't it? Now, the first housemate to give their present was Kirstie. Well, I've got my bathrobe, butthead, because that's all you ever saw me in, butthead. And I don't know, is that an English thing? What about you, Big Brother? What did you get for Big Brother, Gabby? Well, I just got this big bag of pubes, you know, because that's what I've had to be out the shower, Big Brother, and it's actually really fucking pissed me off now, Big Brother. Really fucking pissed me off. It's disgusting, and I know it was you, Hardy. Well, Gabby, I'm unequivocally sorry, Gabby. Well, Big Brother, Big Brethren, my present is my spatchcock, which I will be punching the living daylights out of given half the chance. No, sorry, you'll have to forgive me, Big Brethren, because there's a pregnant woman over there, and I want to go to tell her how beautiful she looks. But no, I want to know what the lovely, beautiful man Jermaine got you. Banter. That's got you a banter, Big Brother. You know, but I also got you a compact mirror that I wrote a message on it. Can you read it out for me, Chloe? Yeah, it says, I like you, Big Brother. That's fucked now. Makes no sense. Outside, fantastic. Yeah, still don't know what it means. Right, Ryan, bro, let me show you what I got you. Me, Ryan, yeah. Well, look, me, Ryan, loves you, Big Brother. I got you some throat sweets because I think my voice is fine, Big Brother. Yes! Oh. No, that actually really hurt that time. Natalie, what did you get, Big Brother? I didn't get you anything, Big Brother, because I don't like you. And if I got you something, Big Brother, that would make me a fake-ass fucking bitch. What about you, Dan? Whoa. Okay, what about you, Dan? Yeah. Big Brother, I didn't know what to get you, so first I'm going to take my top off. Yeah, it's just, that's just my way of saying hello. And then I got you a mango, or is it an avocado? Or is it a pomegranate? I don't know. Nick, is this a pomegranate? Listen, Dan, pass that here. Right, I know what to do with a pomegranate, because when I was in prison, I used to eat them because they're really healthy.
I did, you're right.
Ben, what did you get for Big Brother? Well, Big Brother, I'm your present. Here she is. Yeah, Big Brother, Sally said I was going to win and I didn't, so I feel proper mugged off, right? yeah, be yourself. Well, then...
Oh, it's my favourite.
Big Brother, I think that just leaves me, doesn't it, darling? Right.
Okay, is everyone okay for me to carry on? Yes. Now, darling, Big Brother, are you okay, darling? Okay. Now, listen, right, call me psychic. No, call me psychic. Right, no, darling, now, I didn't get you a present. No, darling, I didn't. Because, look, darling, I've got a gift. Yes. And look, you can have my gift, Big Brother. It means you can predict things, apart from numbers. But, no, darling, but you can predict things, apart from who's going to get evicted. But, no, darling, no, but you can predict things, apart from when you're going to get a bunion. No, fuck you, Hardy. Right, I've been Luke Kemner. I'll see you all again soon. I love you. Good night. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Kemner, everyone. What a ledge, guys. Now the time has come for probably the most important part of the night. Forget the Brits, forget the BAFTAs, forget the Emmys. Sorry, Kirst. It's the only award ceremony that really matters. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Botsies. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the summer 2018 Botsies. I do need a glamorous assistant to do the honours and hand out my awards. We tried to book Lizzie Cundy to present the awards, but unfortunately she was unavailable. Who am I kidding? She's always available. It's Lizzie Cundy, everyone! Darling. So lovely to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you, darling. That's so lovely. My first award tonight is for Best Supporting Star of the series. And the nominees are the hair from the shower, Dan's pecs, the wet vanity chair, and Sally's bunions. Are you ready for this, Lizzie?
We are ready.
We are ready. Would you please open the envelope for me, darling?
Can I open the envelope?
Please. And the winner is... It's Sally's bunions. Come on, Sally. Get yourself out. Sally, would you like to say any words?
Oh, I'm getting...
Sorry, darling, we haven't got the time. Sally's bunions, everyone! Lovely, what a beautiful event. Mwah. Beautiful. Our next award now is the sexiest moment of the series. Yeah. I've just been told the sexiest moment has gone. We have dropped the sexiest moment of the series. We are now staying on the sexiest moment of the series, guys. And the nominees are the girls and their saucy dance, Dan's X-rated striptease, Kirstie Alley's breast bits, and Hardeep's steamy bar. And the winner is Kirstie Alley's breast bits. Thank you so much. Kirstie, do you or your breast have anything to say?
They say, let's play tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kirstie Alley and her breast. Thank you, Kirstie. God bless. We are nearly at the end of the show. Please join me in thanking the wonderful Lizzie Cundy, everyone. Thank you, Lizzie Cundy. Lots of love. Mwah, mwah. Off you go, Lizzie Cundy, everyone. What a love. It's very emotional. It really, really is. Well, that is it for tonight's Bit on the Side, and that is it for Celebrity Big Brother this year. A massive thank you to my fantastic audience, as ever. To Luke Kemner, Lizzie Cundy, Emma Willis, and ladies and gentlemen, please give it up one last time for our fantastic housemates. And of course, your winner, Ryan Thomas. Big Brother is back on Friday at 9 p.m. with a brand new set of housemates. And we'll be back straight after with brand new Bet on the Side. Until then, have a good few days off, and I'll see you on Friday. Night-night.
He's an ego man.